Welcome back. We want to turn our attention now from where we are standing just up the road to Oxford. We're going to talk to two business owners from there, Patrick Haynes from Quarry Walk and David Reitz from Tide Cleaners. Thank you both for being with us. I know your business is a loss, David. Tell us when you first became aware of what the situation was and just kind of how it transpired a week ago.
So Monday morning, we knew we had 2.5 feet deep of the river running right through our building. And we do a morning run. We're a dry cleaner, a local dry cleaner in Oxford, been there for a couple years. And on their morning run, there was standing water. We went in when it receded and started, taking the clothes out as much as we could. And we couldn't believe what we saw. It was like a war zone. It was devastating.
Yeah, you showed me a picture of water up over the shrubs in front of your business. As a business owner, obviously you were a good dry cleaner and thought about your customers' clothes, but beyond that, what are your next thoughts?
Well, it was kind of like, where do we go? What do we do from here? And one thing that we've been able to do, and we started this yesterday, we've started a Load of Hope program. This is we're a franchisee, we're local owners, local business owners, but we're supported by Tide. And everybody in the community is welcome to bring in a 13-gallon bag of dry cleaning, laundry, and we will wash it for free. It's trying to bring optimism and hope in a really hard time. Being a dry cleaner, we're in the community. The teachers come, the police come, the first selectman who was just here comes by, and it's devastating to see. And so we're trying to do what we can, which is help people with a little bit of hope by taking care of their clothes and their laundry.
And leveraging some of your other locations to get that done. That's great stuff. Patrick, I want to turn to you. Your Quarry Walk, where you are in Oxford, luckily was largely unscathed by the flooding, but is still affected by all this.
Yeah, so we've been very fortunate that the flooding did not reach Quarry Walk, and our businesses sustained very little physical damage. But the last few days have been very challenging for the businesses at Quarry Walk and small business in general in Seymour, Beacon Falls, and Oxford, and Southbury. We really need folks to get out there and support these small businesses, because it's been tough. It's been tough. And even in those tough times, the businesses at Quarry Walk have rallied to support first responders, providing free meals to first responders. We've had businesses get together to work with the community to offer services and just generally connect people and hopefully bring some positivity back to the area. That it's been a long few days for those businesses.
I know, being a small business owner, part of that, and being a developer as you are, part of that is planning for the unexpected. But when you have an event like this that wasn't predicted, happened so rapidly, had such a widespread effect, how do you pivot? How do you take that next first step?
Sure. So Sunday, nobody expected this. We actually, at Quarry Walk, there were over 100 people stranded that in a rush, we found some places for them to sleep and stay overnight. And so from the get-go, it was unexpected. And I guess all you can do is try to help each other and just do what's right. And that's what we've tried to do. That's what folks like David are trying to do. Just try to take care of each other, and the rest will work out.
I know we see wheelbarrows of garbage being wheeled out of these businesses behind us. You talked about having to go into your shop, David, and remove those clothes and start that cleanup. For a business owner, what help are you looking for, whether it's at the local, the state, the federal level? What do you need, and what do your fellow business owners need?
Well, some of the help is financial help. So there's no flood insurance and this is homeowners too, businesses and homeowners. So we have a total loss, and I know FEMA looks like they're gonna help out, but we want to rebuild. We love the Oxford community, and so financial help to rebuild, because we're a small business. It's me and my best friend of 20 years that have this business. So there's financial help, support. We're grateful for Quarry Walk, because they've already are offering us space, and that's super helpful for a small business of us to have a home, because we've been homeless. Right now we're set up just for pickup and drop off, but now have opportunity to find a place.
Patrick, he just mentioned the work you guys are doing, and you talked about first responder dinners and resources coming together. Can you tell our viewers some of the stories that stick out in your mind that you've heard over the past week?
Oh boy. So there's one particular story that's been pretty well publicized of a young woman who coincidentally happened to be my neighbor about 30 years ago, who lost her entire house. Her young son, 3-year-old son, they lost everything. The community has rallied behind her. We've helped her with a place to stay. The community is raising tons of money for her and her family for the future. The stories of the first responders and what they did on Sunday, the heroism that firefighters, volunteer firefighters, EMTs, even regular citizens. I heard a story of some folks that just needed to get pulled out of their car by just regular bystanders on Sunday afternoon. All of that is amazing. And then the businesses, the ones who are able to support other businesses, I mean, it's inspiring what businesses can do for each other, for sure.
Is there a message about the Oxford community and all this, David, and the Seymour and Southbury and the other local towns? Is there a message about the resilience? Have you seen something here over this past week?
I've seen that if you ask for help, you will get help for the community. Quarry Walk I mentioned, but there's Char and Lemon, a little place across the way. Well, we can't use our bathrooms, and you think, okay, what do you do? We went to Char and Lemon. They're like, yeah, no problem. It's a small thing, but when we want to be able to take in laundry, help others out, well, we can only do that because we have a nice neighbor, and so we see that if you ask, you get help.
And it's a whole community coming together and having to lend a hand and help each other out. Is there something that will be a turning point, you think, for this community, something you're looking forward? Maybe the dumpsters going away, or what is it you'll be looking for, Pat?
So I think physically, once we can get the roads more opened up, that will really open things up for David and everybody else to get out there. I think that's got to be, again, the roads opened up and getting folks to come back and do business with local business.
All right, Patrick Haynes from Quarry Walk, David Reitz from Tide Cleaners. We appreciate you both being with us and wish you the best of luck as the community recovers.
Thanks for having us.
Coming up, we're going to continue right here in Seymour as we continue to look back at the devastation that struck this community 1 week ago. Stay with us. CT24 will continue right after this.